Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0718 pertains to an intermittent failure of the input shaft, also known as the main shaft, speed sensor in the Honda Accord models from 2012 to 2017. This sensor is crucial as it is mounted on the exterior of the transmission housing and generates a pulsing signal in accordance with the speed of the idler gear on the input shaft. The data collected by this sensor is integral for the powertrain control module, PCM, to ascertain the speed of the input shaft. In situations where the input shaft is rotating but no pulses are logged, the PCM interprets this as a malfunction, which could be attributed to an open circuit, temporary disconnections, or short circuits. This diagnostic code can trigger under specific conditions during vehicle operation, indicating a need for immediate troubleshooting to prevent performance issues. Understanding the function and failure modes of the input shaft speed sensor is crucial for effective diagnosis and repair. The input shaft, main shaft, speed sensor is located on the outside of the transmission housing, serving a vital role in monitoring the transmission's performance. This sensor works by creating a pulsing signal based on the rotation of the idler gear on the input shaft. This signal is directly transmitted to the powertrain control module, or PCM, which uses this information to calculate the speed of the input shaft. If the sensor is unable to provide this signal, either because of an intermittent open circuit or a short to ground, the PCM identifies that as a malfunction. Such failures can lead to serious transmission issues, affecting how smoothly the vehicle operates. Understanding where this sensor is located and how it communicates with the PCM is essential for diagnosing the root cause of the DTC. The possible causes for the DTC P0718 include several key failure points. First, there could be an intermittent short to ground in the input shaft speed sensor line, which can disrupt the electrical signal needed for proper sensor function. Another possibility is an intermittent open circuit, which often results from a loose connection or disconnection in the wiring harness connected to the sensor. Both of these conditions can prevent the signal from reaching the PCM, thus triggering the DTC. Additionally, the speed sensor itself might be experiencing intermittent failure affecting its performance. Lastly, a failure within the internal circuits of the PCM could also be a contributing factor, which would necessitate further testing or possible replacement. Recognizing these potential issues can help pinpoint where the problem lies during troubleshooting. When dealing with DTC P0718, several symptoms may manifest, indicating underlying issues with the input shaft speed sensor. One primary symptom is the illumination of the malfunction indicator lamp, or MIL, on the dashboard, which alerts the driver to a problem that needs addressing. In conjunction with this, the automatic transmission AT gear position indicator may begin to blink, signifying that the PCM has detected a fault that requires attention. Additionally, drivers might experience erratic or unpredictable transmission performance, including harsh shifting or failure to shift properly through gears. This inconsistency can lead to a diminished driving experience and poses safety concerns during operation. A thorough understanding of these symptoms can aid in the quicker identification of the potential faults connected to DTC P0718. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0718 involves starting the engine of the Honda Accord. Once the engine is running, the technician must drive the vehicle at a speed of at least 13 miles per hour, which translates to about 20 kilometers per hour. This condition is necessary because the vehicle must shift through the gears, thereby putting the transmission under load and allowing the speed sensor to operate as intended. In this operation, The technician must ensure adherence to traffic regulations and ambient conditions to maintain safety. By driving at this minimal speed, the technician can facilitate the possible reoccurrence of the failure, thus enabling effective monitoring of the speed sensor and confirming any faults present in real time. In the second troubleshooting step, the technician should utilize a Honda Diagnostic System HDS scanner to diagnose the vehicle further. This advanced diagnostic tool allows for real-time monitoring of various vehicle parameters, including the input shaft speed sensor's output. The technician should check for existing Diagnostic Trouble Codes, or DTCs, that may indicate any faults in the electronic system. Additionally, the HDS can provide valuable data such as the vehicle's speed and error details, which are crucial for verifying the status of the sensor. Having access to this data can significantly enhance the technician's ability to make informed decisions during the troubleshooting process and accurately identify whether the DTC is related to the input shaft speed sensor, wiring, or the PCM itself. The final step in the repair process for addressing DTC P0718 entails verifying the repair by clearing the DTC from the PCM. To clear the code, the technician can use the HDS scanner, which facilitates the removal of the stored fault code and associated error flags. After clearing the DTC, it is critical to perform a test drive of the vehicle under similar conditions that previously led to the fault. Conducting this test drive allows the technician to confirm whether the repair has resolved the initial issue. Should the DTC reappear or symptoms persist, further investigation is warranted to ensure all aspects of the speed sensor and associated components have been thoroughly examined. This step is fundamental for ensuring the integrity of the repair and for building confidence that the vehicle is functioning as intended. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0718 and ensure optimal functioning of the input shaft speed sensor, regular preventive maintenance is essential. This maintenance includes routine inspections of the sensor and related wiring to ensure there are no loose connections, frays, or damage that could lead to intermittent failures. Additionally, technicians should monitor the overall performance of the transmission during required maintenance services to identify any early signs of faults. Keeping abreast of the vehicle's operation helps in addressing minor issues before they escalate into more significant problems. By adopting a proactive approach regarding maintenance and monitoring transmission performance, vehicle owners can reduce the likelihood of encountering similar diagnostic trouble codes in the future. In conclusion, DTC P0718 indicates a crucial issue involving the input shaft speed sensor's intermittent failure, which can significantly affect the performance of the Honda Accord's transmission. Understanding the role of the speed sensor, its location, and how it interfaces with the PCM is vital for accurate diagnosis and effective repair. Potential causes must be thoroughly examined, from wiring issues to internal PCM failures. Furthermore, timely diagnosis and repair are critical to maintaining vehicle performance and safety. Lastly, implementing preventive maintenance practices can help minimize the risk of future failures, ensuring that the Accord remains reliable over its lifespan. By being proactive, vehicle owners can enjoy a smoother driving experience and avert costly repairs. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.